Hi, it's Tracy again, and I'm back with a request from Steve Davis to do a song by Miranda Lambert and Blake Shelton called Feelings. As I was looking it up, I found that there's older versions with Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn. Same song, really cool old country classic duet. And I found a couple of versions of Miranda and Blake doing it, and doing it in a couple of different keys. One's in the key of G flat, and the other's in the key of G. And I'm going to do a kind of a combined tutorial. It's going to be both, and I'm going to start in the G flat key, just tune down a half step, the entire guitar tuned down a half step, and then I'm going to do it again in the key of G. So I'll put instructions on the screen. If you're going to be in the key of G, just fast forward to such and such a spot and start there with the tutorial. Well, let's get started. Okay, so the basic chords that we're going to need are G, C, D, and then there's an F also. You can do your F, of course. There's a bar chord. I like this one. I even like leaving the first string open to get that nice F major 7 sound. But those are the chords that you're going to need. You'll need the G, the C, the D, and the F are the chords that are in this. And it starts on the chorus. It's going to start on the chorus with G, then C, then G for 2 counts. Goes to D for 4 counts, F, then C, then G for 2 measures there. So that's the chorus. Now then starts with the verse with Blake singing, and it starts on G, then C for 2 beats, D for 2 beats, G for 2 measures, and again G, C for 2, D for 2, and G. Then when Miranda comes in, it's going to start on a D chord for 2 measures. Then it's going to go C2, G2, and then you've got this little lick in there that's kind of cool, which could be played either another C to G, or you could do, and I'm playing the 1st fret, open, and 2nd fret, and then back to open on the is my lead line. So on the B string or the 2nd string, 1st fret, open, 2nd fret on the 3rd string, back to open. And I'm doing that while I'm holding the G down. So keep that pinky down, it'll make it a little cleaner. So this is back to Miranda's part here. We're on the D for 2 measures, and then C to G, C to G, and then D, C, and G. And then it's back to the chorus again, and it goes back and just does the form again, chorus and Blake's verse, Miranda's verse, and then the chorus at the end, and then the very ending it's just going to go G, and then back to C, and then back to G, like so. Okay, the strumming pattern that I'm using is just a simple it's just down, down, up, up, down, up. there's a lot of different ways you could do that. That's just a very simple pattern that goes pretty well with the feel of this song, I think. You could do a something a little simpler. Something like that you could do as well. Okay, I'm going to retune and do this in the key of G. Okay, so if you've gotten to this point in the video, you probably want to do this in the key of G instead of G flat. I've tuned back up to standard tuning, and I'm going to play through it a little bit and talk my way through it just like I did with the G flat version. Chords you're going to need are the G, C, D, and F, which you can play this way. You can play bar chord F that way if you wanted. You can leave the first string open and get an F major 7. I like that sound, so you'll hear me do that sometimes. This song starts on the chorus, and here are the chords for the chorus. It's going to be G to C, then 2 beats on G, and goes to D, and then to F, and then C, and then G for 2 measures. Okay, and then Blake will start singing, and Blake's part, it's gonna start on a G, then C for 2, D for 2, back to G for 2 measures. Starts over, C to D to and back to G. And then Miranda comes in with her part. Her part starts on a D for 2 measures. And then it's going to go C to G to C to G to D. And then C. And then G. Okay. Now, the second time that it goes the C to G, you can do a little lick in there, and you could even do it just with the holding a G, and the lick is which I heard him playing there a couple of times. Now, the moving notes are 1st fret of your 2nd string, to open of your 2nd string, to 2nd fret of your 3rd string, and then back to open of your 2nd string. And you can do that while holding your G down. Keep that pinky down, it helps. Or you can do C2, G2 in that spot as well if you don't want to do the lick. So, and then it's going to go back to the chorus and do everything from the beginning again, all the way through a chorus and Blake's verse and then Miranda's verse and then another chorus, and then at the very end it's just going to be a G, C, G on the end. And the strumming pattern that I'm using, there's a couple of different ways that you could do a strumming pattern for this. You can do just a basic, what I call a universal strumming pattern, down, down, up, down, up, which I like. Or you could do down, down, sorry, that was an F, and then G. Lick here if you want it. I kind of like that at the very end of the chorus. It just kind of gives a little extra to the beginning of it. All right, I'd really like to thank Steve Davis for the suggestion of a song to do. And please don't forget to click subscribe and check back. And if you've got a song, message me in the comments area or get it to me through YouTube, through my message on my channel, and I'll try and see what I can do. Hopefully it'll be something that be entertaining for you guys to work on. And so until next time, we'll see you.